Well, they say an early season snowstorm may be on deck in less than 48 hours, but today is picture-perfect fall football weather, crisp and cool at Soldier Field in the Windy City. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Atlanta Falcons and the Chicago Bears. That'll be taken in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line.
Get up! 180! 52! 52's the mic. I got you! I got you! Get up!
Here's the first carry for Tariq Cohen. And he'll get this from the 25 to the 30 for a pickup of 5. This running game's so important for them, and they know that. It helped lead them to a victory last week when he was over 100 yards.
Let's face it, it's their identity, and that's what they want to play to. They want to be that team that runs the ball really well each and every week, and right now we're seeing a pretty good pattern of that happening.
Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5.
Hey, alert, 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 alert!
Trubisky gives to Cohen. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. A Chicago first down there on a gain of 11.
First down. Kill.
First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
On 1st and 10, it's Trubisky. Open man is Trey Burton. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20. From Falcon territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 38. Here's Ingram. And some space to move right away as he's all the way up to the 30. Give him 9 on the carry that time, and they're set up with a 2nd and 1. The success there, Charles, coming on the outside of the field, the ground game. Curious to see if that continues as we progress.
Yeah, we often talk about a variety in play calling and usually between run and pass. But in this case, with strictly the run game, you can be creative there as well. Run it inside, run it outside, keep the defense off balance.
And they'll get this one to about the 20-yard line. It's a pickup of 10 and a Bears first down.
Alert!
That's a
From the red zone now, here's Trubisky on 1st down. And his throw's going to be incomplete. Trey Burton, the one he was looking for. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
I'm going to need some help with this one. How did he miss him? Wide open in the end zone. He's not hurried. He's not hit. And somehow, incomplete?
Yeah.
What happened?
During film study, that's one where he's just going to shake his head, not be able to believe it.
6 points go by the wayside on that one.
Throw left side complete. It's Burton. A good pick up there of 20 yards.
Brandon, lest my eyes deceive me, I think they found a matchup that they're trying to exploit here, don't you? I mean, it's the 2nd time they've gone to him here on this drive.
Yeah, opening drive. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Chicago. A great play there. His 6th touchdown of the season. And the Bears take it all the way down the field and score on the opening drive. Point after, right down the middle. And that makes the score 7-0. Now after the touchdown, here's Pinheiro to kick it off. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
Over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Here we go! 70, Indy. Check 26, check 20.
22 jet bomber, 22 jet bomber.
You go tight.
Shoot!
You got tight right there.
This thrown quickly out to Jones. And they'll take him down at the 31-yard line. Give him a couple on the catch. It's 2nd and 8.
60 outlaw.
It's 2nd and 8. At the 31-yard line.
Ito Smith, his first carry.
Run.
Now 3rd down is looming. A pickup of 2 on 1st down and just 1 yard there.
Back-to-back runs, I'd say that encompassed maximum effort for minimal gain.
Minimal yardage, and now they're going to need something more than minimal on this play coming up.
Orbit.
58's the mic, 58. 58's the mic. 1, 2, 3. 58, right over there. Yeah. Mike, 58, right there. Oh, yeah. And here we go again.
Now.
He's crashing.
They'll look to throw here. Eluding the pressure, and a big loss here as he's taken down. Khalil Mack in there to drop him for his 11th sack of the year.
You know, on these types of plays, we're always looking to assess blame. Okay, where did it break down? Sometimes it's just a great play.
This is taken at the 23. Touchdown, Chicago! A 77-yard punt return, and the Bears are able to show off their quick strike ability. Extra point right down the middle, and it's now 14-0.
Makes the score Bears 14.
So after the punt return touchdown, let's see what their opponents can do with this kickoff. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he'll wind up about 4 yards shy of where he would have been if he had taken a knee, as they'll start at the 21-yard line.
Let's go.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And they'll certainly be trying to do better than that first drive where they went 3 and out.
And sometimes the first drive is just simply to settle nerves. You know what it's like at the start of a game with the emotion, guys a little bit jumpy.
But you do.
Oh, you understand the same way. It's just like us calling one, right? Making sure we ease into the game, let it come to us.
Well, you went
and
3
now
and
they have
out.
that opportunity.
No, you didn't go 3 and out. I went 3 and out on that first drive. I'll try to do better here.
Check 43.
Hey, Alpha. Get it.
He'll look to throw. And he will find his man on the outside. 4 yards the pickup, first down. From the 32 now. Here's 1st and 10.
Check.
From the shotgun, they run with Smith. And he'll be taken down right around the 34 after a pickup of only a yard.
Well, we saw him there trying to get it to the outside, trying to get to the perimeter, but not a whole lot of room there. But there's got to be one positive to that. If you keep moving laterally, creases tend to develop as the game moves on, and they can run it back inside later.
Here we go. 15, Lonnie. 15, Lonnie.
We got this. No. Off. Let's go. Crash.
And he cuts it right into space. And he is into the end zone for a Falcon touchdown. A big play there. His first touchdown on the year. As his guys are on the board here in this first quarter. Extra point by Marr, up and good. And that'll make our score 14-7. Following the touchdown, here's Marr to kick it away. That's fielded in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And, you know, certainly a lot of football left to be played. We're not into December yet, but right now where we stand, they're first place in their division. Looking good, looking to be a threat come January.
And let's think about what every team has in their goals, all right? Number one goal is what? Make the playoffs. Number two goal is win your division. Number three goal, and the biggest goal, I think, is to be the highest seed possible that you can be heading into the playoffs so that you can have as many home games as possible to try and get you to the Super Bowl.
And right now fighting for every win possible to try to at least secure home field for the wild card and or divisional round.
Check hot route. Hot.
On 2nd and 7, Trubisky. Now he's going to go deep down the left side. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off near the 42. And he'll return this one just shy of midfield to the 49. Well, this was a 14-0 game not too long ago. Things were looking pretty good. Then you give up the touchdown on the last drive. Now the interception.
So that's a lesson in trying to stay vigilant, isn't it? You have to stay on top of things. Can't relax too much because, as you noted, things change. Now they've got to go out there and get a spark going again and try and slow down this comeback.
Go!
58, right over there. Yeah. Mike, 58, right there.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. And no matter what the situation, the O-line just hates that because they feel like they didn't protect little brother back there, right?
Man, that's just so difficult for them because just think about every single play. When you decide to throw the football, you're dealing with some of the best athletes on the planet. You talk about guys, if they weren't playing football, they'd be starring in the NBA at power forward. It's a really difficult task.
Looking to throw. Flushed out right. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
Hey, Haywood!
Hey, let's get that ball, Dean. Let's get that ball right here. 58, boys. 58. 58 is Mike. I'm here all day. 58's the Mike. 58.
Hey, seam 6.
I'm coming after you. 58, right over there. Yeah. Mike.
Big rip.
They're going to look to throw. Pressure, and he's taken down. A Bear sack. Robert Quinn make that now 8 sacks for him on the season.
I'm starting to feel for that quarterback back there. I mean, you know me. Normally, don't have a lot of empathy for the QB, right? In this case, definitely. He's been on constant duress this entire game. I don't know how he's surviving back there.
And to think, there's still a long way to go in this football game.
At their own 26-yard line.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. A tale of two extremes already in this game. A touchdown pass on their opening drive, followed by an interception last time out.
Now, it sounds like things balance out, right? What's that mythological thing that we do? If you have a candy bar, have a diet soda with it, it balances it out. And we know that's not really true, right? Because the interception, that sting lingers a little bit longer. Got to come out now and put together some nice plays.
Now Cohen. Oh, he's got a little daylight. And he is in. Touchdown, Chicago. Tariq Cohen with his 16th touchdown of the year. And the Bears are able to show off their quick strike ability. Extra point splits the uprights, and it's now 21-7. Now after the touchdown, here's Pinheiro to kick it off. That'll be taken in the end zone. And this return net's positive as he gets past the 20. And up to the 27-yard line.
At their own 27-yard line.
Ready, ready.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And down on the scoreboard, certainly needing to avoid what happened on the last drive, punting the football.
Sense of urgency has to take over for them here. They know the score. They know the situation. And by the way, the punter no longer exists for their offense. That's how they have to treat this drive.
They need points.
Big time.
Squeeze, squeeze, double, double.
Smoke. Yo, go, go.
Let's go, D. 58's the mic, 58. 58's the mic. Let's go, D. Big series.
Hey, zoom.
Step it up.
Hustle, hustle, shoot.
2nd and 5. Caught by Jones. That one a first down pickup of 8.
Complete to Julio Jones. An 8-yard pickup. First down, Atlanta.
Here we go, set. 18 Gator.
Mike, 58, right there. Watch the run, watch the run.
Hey, wahoo. On the book.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far. It's 2nd down.
Let's face it, if you want to get back into the game, these are the kind of throws you got to hit. He's wide open right there. Got to be able to get it to him, don't you think?
And those are the throws that haven't been available to them every time he's dropped a pass. Yeah, that's a big miss.
Recon, 132 fighter.
58 is the mic.
Hey, exit.
The mic.
Don't let him breathe. Don't let him breathe. Play that tight D. Don't let him breathe, defense.
Now.
Back to throw now on 2nd and 10. And his throw's going to be incomplete. The intended target was Calvin Ridley, but now it's 3rd down.
It's been my observation there's been a nice variety of play calling defensively. You and I often talk about an offense's ability to keep a defense off balance with what they're doing. I think the converse has been true in this game.
I think you're right. They seem to have gone off tendency quite a bit, but only the 2nd quarter. A lot of time to change
Mike,
things.
58, right there.
Get ready, get ready, get ready.
Short throw underneath to Hurst. Good defense holds him to only a yard, and it'll be 4th down.
One of the money routes for any offense, the drag route. So tough to defend because the receiver can stop at any point and make himself available to the quarterback and get a completion. But I love the communication we saw there. All the defenders pointing out the receiver, where he was going, and then they're able to rally to the ball after the catch and stop him short of a first down.
And this one will not be returnable as it sails out of bounds.
First and 10 at their own 17-yard line.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And that recipe on their last drive that resulted in a touchdown looked pretty good, so they'll be hoping to do that once more.
And it takes me back to when we sat with the offensive coordinator and the head coach. They felt pretty good about their game plan and thought there were some holes in the defense, and they exploited them the last time out. Let's see if they can come back and put together a similar drive.
And we'll see if they can do just that.
Bears, first down.
That was so well-timed, just a perfect throw on the slant.
Hit him on the move, didn't he? Now he's going against the grain of the defenders coming over to try and stop him. That allowed for that additional yardage downfield.
This is caught. A really nice gain of 25 yards. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best multitasker in the business, the coach.
He'll get 2 out of that run, and it's going to bring up a 2nd and goal.
Woo! Let's get it. Mike.
180! Hey, ball.
They'll run for it with Tariq Cohen. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Bears. Tariq Cohen, his 2nd touchdown of the game, 17th on the year. As the Bears push further out in front. Point after, right down the middle. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he'll get across the 20 before he's brought down at about the 23-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
Come on, set.
About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line. They trail here by 24 points. Got to get going soon, you'd have to think, as they come up 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground. It's Ito Smith. Legs still churning.
Like a giant pinball.
And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. 9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1.
Brings up 2nd and 1 at the 32-yard line.
Go! 30 base.
Let's go, D. Tighten up. Let's go, D. Tighten up.
Set, go.
On play action, they'll throw. Looking deep for Julio. And this is, oh my goodness, he pulled it in one-handed.
Let's go.
A big play there just before halftime. 58 yards. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts as the clock shows 50 seconds to play here in half number 1. This is 1st and goal and a golden chance to get a score back here before halftime. Smith trying to run for it. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Atlanta. Ito Smith, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Falcons cut into that lead. Extra point by Marr, up and good. And that cuts the lead to 28-14.
14.
Following the touchdown, here's Marr to kick it away.
The Bears take over 1st and 10.
We're going to work.
At their own 25-yard line.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. You've got under a minute to go here until halftime. You got the good-sized lead. No need to do anything crazy.
No, there really is no need to do anything crazy. The smart play, go ahead and take your lead into the locker room and then try and add to it in the second half. But there's a part of me that looks at this and says, first half going my way, I have a little bit of a cushion. Let's go ahead and try and extend things. If you've got some good plays drawn up, you might want to think about them right here.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Now it's Trubisky. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. After that sack we just saw, Trubisky and the Bears deal with a 3rd and long. Now Trubisky on 3rd and long. He's going to fire one deep. Middle. He's got a man. Complete. Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10.
Hey, check Mike 39. Check Mike.
Hey, alert, 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 alert.
First down, a run with Cohen. And he'll be brought down at about the 42. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 42-yard line.
Check 180.
Check Mike 39.
Go. Go.
18, 18. Alert, 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 alert. Stop.
On 2nd and 7, Trubisky. And that will be incomplete. 4 ticks left here on the clock.
Intended for Trey Burton. Incomplete. Brings up 3rd down and 7.
And now on 3rd down, they'll need to get it to the 36 to pick up the first. On 3rd down, a run with Cohen. And he's going to have the first down, yardage to the 35. So we have come to halftime in what's already a 2-touchdown game. As we send you down to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach, both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll get it up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
At their own 26-yard line.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. They have the ball here for the inaugural drive of the second half. Pretty big deficit, though. We'll see what adjustments were made in that locker room.
And I never want to make something more important than it actually is, right? I don't want to create more hype than what is there. But this is I'm doing it, though. This is a really important drive. And we often talk about teams scripting plays to start a game. A lot of them script to start the second half, too. And they're scripting something that they expect to get them into the end zone and back into this game.
We'll see if that script is a good one for them. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. 10 yards there and a first down for the Falcons.
I'm okay with the call there. In fact, I actually like it. I know they're down a couple of scores, but the running game worked in that situation. I would continue to go in that direction.
Delta.
Mike's 5'9", Mike's 5'9". Hey, here we go. 59's Mike.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. Jones has it. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 12 yards is the pickup. Good for a first down for the Falcons.
First down, Falcons.
So into Bear territory now. This is 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. A give to Smith out of the gun. Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Hey, Foxtrot.
Check. Check 59, Mike.
Hey.
Mike to 59. Let's go, tight end. Let's go right here now.
Here's a 2nd and 7. This complete to Jones.
The second down.
That one a first down pickup of 8.
Julio Jones. An 8-yard pickup. First down, Atlanta.
Ready?
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
Get that quarterback, D-line. D-line, get that quarterback.
58, right over there.
Hey, Echo.
Mike, 58, right there. You're trash.
Right on.
He'll drop to throw. And he will find Ridley. That's complete.
The pass.
25 yards that time.
You can see the time and effort and thought that they put into their passing game because it was evident right there. It looks like a simple pitch and catch, but you and I both know that they have planned for this and worked hard to make it happen.
I'm coming.
They'll look to throw now on first down. Steps away to his left. And he's going to... And he lost the football. And this is going to kick out of bounds. Boy, a fortunate bounce or two there. They'll keep possession back inside the 10-yard line.
Charlie.
Mike, 45. Let's go, defense. Our time. This is our time.
Hey, check Mike 45. Check Mike 45.
Here we go.
Ready?
2nd and 4.
All day.
And he's got his star receiver. It's Jones for the Falcon touchdown. Julio Jones, his 9th touchdown of the season, as his guys are back within a single score. Extra point by Marr, up and good. And they're within 7 now at 28-21. Following the touchdown, here's Marr to kick it away. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll elect not to return this one, so they'll bring it out to the 25 on the touchback. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive.
Alert.
They'll start things on first with Torrey Cohen. And he's going to get a good gain of 9 here up to the 34.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. And what I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
Maybe a good spot to take a shot. Here's 2nd and a yard from the 34.
Check 37, check 37, 25, check 25.
Blue.
Again, it's Cohen. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
2nd and 1 is often an invitation to take the big shot downfield. But I bet the offensive lineman said, are you kidding? We just get on our backs and let's go get the first down. They love being physical.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
Here we go.
They run. This is Cohen. And that one goes for about 6 as he's taken down just shy of the 45.
I think we can safely say that those types of plays are the backbone of this offense. We know not every run's going to be a big hitter, but you know they'll take that type of result on each and every attempt.
180.
Check 55 to Mike.
Here we go. Let's bring it.
They'll run on 2nd down with Cohen. And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
I think we're seeing the effect that runs like that are starting to have on this game. They're a little bit slower, that front 7, reacting to the football, almost like body blows in boxing, slowing them down, and they're really starting to take over in this game.
Hey, me and you all day. All day.
They'll run on first down. It's Cohen. And he's over midfield and into Falcon territory. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
I know the scouting report on him is that he doesn't possess the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker. And what that means is his ability to read, react, and make a play. But on that one, he looked like one of those guys.
Blue Dan.
And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the 3rd quarter has come to a close. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports.
All day, just like that.
Check. Hey, ball.
On 2nd down now. It's Cohen. And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. That's a big loss of 3, and it brings up 3rd down.
Mike.
180.
5.
Blue.
Make these babies cry all the way back home, yo. Let's make these babies cry all the way back home.
55.
On 3rd down, Trubisky. He's going to fire one deep over the middle. That's going to be caught. And he takes this one in for a Bears touchdown. Trey Burton, his 6th touchdown of the season as the Bears push further out in front. Extra point right down the middle. And the lead now up to 14. Now after the touchdown, here's Pinheiro to kick it off. Fielded about a yard deep. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around. Looking for more there on first down, but this throw downfield, incomplete.
This defense was definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball, and they were more than ready for it.
They've got the lead, fourth quarter. Maybe can expect more passes like that downfield.
Hey, Alpha.
Check 59, Mike. Mike is a go. Mike to 59.
Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. Airing it out, looking for Ridley. And this is going to wind up incomplete. The coverage there too strong on the deep ball, and now they face a third down.
One thing I know from experience is that when the deep ball is thrown and you're the defender, you've got to fight that little bit of panic that emerges. You've got to play the ball really well. It's a 50-50 jump ball play. And guess what? They took a shot. How are you going to win it? And in this case, they managed to get it done.
Rip right. Mike. 59.
They'll set up to throw. Flush to his right. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Khalil Mack racking up sack number 12 for him on the year. And they went empty backfield, and because of that, nobody was there to pick up the blitz.
And you know that offenses, when they go with the empty backfield, they have different things designed on every play to try to account for things. But what people often forget, defense is audible as well. And a lot of times when they see an empty backfield, they audible right into a blitzing situation.
The Falcons send out their punter as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. And that will skip out of bounds right at about the 18-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. Now, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this fourth quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking first downs to keep up with your theme there, playing keep away.
And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Picked up by Deion Jones, the linebacker. And this return is going to be halted right around the 28-yard line. 2-score game here in the fourth, and that pick, it kind of keeps the door ajar, doesn't it?
It does, and you wonder about their strategy because with a 2-score lead, you would think maybe you're just sitting on it and trying to drain some clock. It's almost like they felt like, hey, we've got a good cushion. We can keep pressing it. It ended up costing them.
Watch the pass. Watch the pass.
Watch the safety creep.
Buzz.
58, boys. 58. 58 is Mike.
They'll come out throwing here on first down. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's second down. So now they'll come up on 2nd and 10, once again from the 28.
Shift.
They try right side here, Gurley. And only able to muster a couple down to about the 27. Not the start to the drive they were hoping for. That run doesn't get them much at all.
No, not at all. And that leaves them with 3rd and long, which means you got to dial up something pretty good. Think your best player with a play that he likes to run best.
58's the Mike.
It's been a long day for you. Hey, 58 is the Mike. Going 58's the Mike. Cut. Watch the twist.
Big rip.
He'll look to throw. And he's got a man, Calvin Ridley.
The 3rd down.
10 yards there and a first down for the Falcons. And in a 2-score game, obviously, every play, every 3rd down, like we saw there, magnified. Big pickup.
It was a huge pickup. What they really want, though, is to not even get to 3rd down. They've got to maximize time and conserve as much as possible.
218, chopper.
Back to throw now on first down. To the end zone, but it's incomplete. The Pro Bowl wideout Julio Jones is intended receiver. That'll bring up second down.
Quarterbacking 101. Never force the ball into double coverage, especially not this close to the goal line. The windows are so tight, you just don't want to force it in there because it could be tipped up and picked off.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Here's a give to Smith, and he's eaten up at the line of scrimmage. Might have gotten a yard down to the 16. This defense against the run, by the way, they're not top 5, but they are top 10.
So what's your philosophy here? Do you try and run the ball against a team that's pretty good against the run? What if you're a pretty good running team? If so, you might want to go ahead and run it anyway because that's your strength.
Mike's 5'9", Mike's 5'9". Ready?
Now back to throw. Back of the end zone. Could he get his feet down? No, it's incomplete.
I remember a coach telling me a long time ago the difference between playing corner and safety in the NFL. Corner is like the Autobahn. Everybody just flying by, and these corners have been really busy in this game, although they got it done on the last play.
On the last play, yes, but there have been some good numbers put up against them offensively.
Right over there. Yeah. Mike.
Smooth. I got him.
58's the Mike. 58's the Mike.
And it's out.
As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. And that is incomplete. Boy, it looked like he had it and dropped it. And the Bears will get the football back. So still over 3 minutes remaining in this game, but boy, not getting that one that hurt.
That's a little bit demoralizing, so they have to be careful about that because still have an opportunity if they can get some things done on defense. But now, since they've taken over on downs, a team with the ball, guess what? Going to 4-minute offense, maybe they can put this thing away.
It's a pickup of 10 and a Bears first down.
Watch the screen.
First and 10 at the 26-yard line.
10.
Alert.
Check 6 guy.
Red, up.
On first down, they go right back to Cohen. And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. That sends him 2 yards in the wrong direction and leads to second down.
2nd and 12 at the 24-yard line.
Alert.
Push him back.
On 2nd and 12, Trubisky. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Picked off near the 44. And they will be set up now as he brings this thing all the way back inside the 20. Well, they're not making it easy on themselves here down the stretch. 2 picks now in the 4th quarter trying to hang on to that lead.
Talk about keeping someone in the game. Instead of being able to shut the door, it's still cracked open because they can come back on you now. The only people who are really happy about those picks, any fantasy team that has this defense.
Ready.
On first down, it's Gurley. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down.
And there's a run to be happy with. Good, solid yardage. You'll take that anytime you hand the ball to a back.
2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Falcon football as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over.
58, right over there. Yeah. Mike, 58, right there.
Hey, wahoo! Get it.
They'll drop to throw. And he'll go down. Brought down at the 20-yard line. Akeem Hicks at 6'5", 332 finds his way home for the sack.
58's the Mike.
Come on, baby.
On third down, he'll drop to throw. And he gets this one to Ridley, complete. 2 yards is all they'll get on the completion. It's 4th down. He got out of bounds. That's a good thing, but still short of the first.
And now, since this brings up 4th down, the defensive play caller, grab your nerves because now you don't want to be so amped up that you give them a first down by getting out of your lanes, but you also don't want to just lay back and let them have it easily.
Hey, exit.
58, boys, 58. 58's Mike.
It's coming this way. Here we go.
58's the Mike, 58. 58's the Mike.
Got to try it here. He's back to throw. This one caught by Ridley. They keep the game alive, at least for the moment, as it's a first down. Felt compelled to go for it there on fourth down, trailing in the fourth quarter. They got it done.
And there's always a lot of pressure on a fourth down call. Doesn't matter the distance. You still have to get it done, as you noted, and they did.
They're going to look to throw. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts as they get it with under a minute to go now in the football game. It's second and goal, but now all the way back at the 14.
Here I come. Here I come.
Hey, Delta.
58, boys. 58. 58 is Mike. You got nothing today. You got nothing.
58's a Mike. 58. 58's a Mike.
Hey, Foxtrot. Foxtrot. Hit it.
Second and 14. And give him 10 that time as he was able to get away from the pressure and get a nice gain. I thought they were going to sack him there like they did on first down. Great coverage, but he found a way to move with his legs.
Yeah, his ability to take off. Not only did he get some yardage back, he got a little bit extra. Really helps him on third down. Makes it manageable now.
58's the Mike. 58's the Mike.
Lee Griffin.
They'll set up a throw. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
They may be snapping the ball near the goal line, but all you're thinking defensively, keep them out of the end zone. Force the incompletion, force them into going for 3, and not giving up 6.
They come out 5 wide, 3 of them to the right side.
58, boys. 58. 58 is Mike.
Let's go, Heavy. Let's go, Heavy. Heavy, what you got? What you got, Heavy? What you got, Heavy? Give me some. Give me some. Here we go. Here we go. 58's a Mike. 58. 58's a Mike.
Hey, Charlie. 5.
They'll look to throw. And he's going to go down. Sacked back at the 13-yard line. Akeem Hicks and the Chicago defense able to come up with a goal line stand. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And still 2 timeouts defensively, but even if they choose to use those, 3 kneel downs should be enough to get out of here with a victory.
And that's exactly what's being stated into the head coach's headset. Oftentimes they have a guy upstairs who monitors this at the end of the game. Little clock management 101.
So this one in the win column for the Chicago Bears, and they were really helped by their defense, forcing 3 turnovers.
I think what we saw in this one, today's defense. And what I mean by that is in the old days, pitching shutouts was big time. That was paramount. But the big thing was holding people down, holding down their yardage, right? Don't let them throw the ball through the air and gain a lot of... But now, it's about taking the ball away. Taking away possessions, getting the ball back for their offense. They had 3 takeaways in this one, and it led them to victory.
So for Chicago, the great run they've been on continues as they move to 9-1 now. And they'll get to stay home again next week. Meanwhile, for Atlanta, it's a bit of a setback as they drop to 6-4 now. And they'll be off to Minneapolis next week for a look at new U.S. Bank Stadium and a date with the Vikings. So for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Next game, guess what? Charles and I will be here again. It's the NFL on EA Sports.